Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Wanted to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video, and we'll talk soon.
Well, hey family, happy Thursday. I want to tell y'all happy Friday, okay? And I'm going to tell you happy Friday because it'll be Friday before we know it, okay? And I was just sitting here this morning while I was working, and I'm like, okay, it is already Thursday and it will be Friday as soon as we blink. For these, I did make these bracelets off video because I bought a program. It's a business course that I bought. It's a very lengthy one, right? So I was listening to it while I was sitting here making the bracelets. There is something about listening to, man, like audiobooks that have to do with the subject matter or the industry that you're in. Is something about listening to words of wisdom that literally encourage you and motivate you and, like keep you in this vein that makes you just, oh my God, I can do this. I'm going to keep doing this. I'm going to make this happen, type situation. And everything is a slow growth. Everything is a slow growth. And I have been saying this from the very beginning, kind of figure out, if you don't already know, kind of figure out exactly what it is that you're planning to do with what it is that you're doing when it comes to your jewelry. Now, if it's just to make jewelry because you want to make jewelry and you love making jewelry and it relaxes you and it's your therapy, that's good stuff. That's real good stuff. I don't, not me, no judgment from me if that's what your plan is. But if the plan is you want to eventually sell what it is that you make and yield some type of income, there are things that you got to do. First of all, you got to present quality. Every one of these platforms that you're on, and it does start with your pictures. So it takes some work. And I think I said that in the other video where I was reading through Proverbs 31 woman, and it was talking about how she eagerly works with her hands, and she see a field and she buy it, and then she puts a vineyard, creates a vineyard there, right? So if you think about the vineyard, if you don't put anything in the vineyard, how could anybody come and buy, especially if you're creating a vineyard to be able to sell whatever it is that you produce in that vineyard? If you don't have anything in the vineyard, how can anybody come and buy what's in the vineyard? And even if you think about it in the sense of like a farmer's market, when you go up to a vendor, and if they don't have the best looking product, oranges and peaches and watermelons and all that type of stuff, if they don't look good, you're moving on to the next farmer or to the next vendor, right? And even with that, the vendor who has slices, samples available, and what you taste tastes good, they're going to get your business, right? They're going to be the ones that get your business. So you got to present quality. That's one thing you have to do, and you have to do that across every one of the platforms, where you have your product at. But anyway, these are this is a 5-piece set, and I am going to be taking some pictures of these. I don't think these need charms at all. I really like the way they look, just the way that they are, with all those different beads. And for these, I didn't take wood beads all the way around. I literally just took all the different beads that I got up here. I'm just digging through beads. I'm like literally just grabbing whatever I see and whatever looks like it might match, and then just making, some stacks and some different things like that. A lot of stacks because I am trying to, not trying to, but I am replenishing my fair, like literally stocking. I want to have at least 200 or more items in my fair store so I could do what I got to do there. And also on Poshmark, which on Poshmark I've gotten 3 businesses that buy wholesale from Poshmark. So if you're on Poshmark and you got your product on Poshmark, you do got to do a little work on Poshmark, like selling and keep putting product up there and keep doing stuff like that, and do silent shows, because I'll do the silent shows, and I'll do the silent shows just so people can see what the product is, right? So that's one of the reasons, even if they don't buy anything at that moment, the whole everything is for them to see what I have. And then when they go to my closet, at the very top up there, they can click on that link, and that link will take them to my link tree, and then they can just kind of see what else is going on. And they're finding the wholesale page. My whole thing is awareness. I just want them to know what's there, what they can buy. But anyway, I've gotten 3 businesses from off of Poshmark that buy off of Fair the product at wholesale. So everything is awareness, like awareness. Um, and it takes a little time. You just got to put the work in. Like the Proverbs 31 woman, she eagerly worked with her hands. So it's like you just have to. Well, we just have to keep putting in the work, and it works if it is what you want to do. But anyway, I'm a little talkative. But these are the 5 that I made, and I think I will maybe come back later on camera, and maybe later this evening because I'm still doing the this this training, well, training slash program that I paid for. I paid good money for this thing too. So I'm listening to it while I work. So anyway, 5 bracelets. And I'm gonna take pictures of these and then do my normal process and I shall return. And we'll talk.